Little Lush Puppies, it is I, the inebriated baker. So, you have been tasked with hosting Thanksgiving. Congratulations. You're a sucker. Why? Because hosting Thanksgiving is the most thankless job in the world. What do you gotta do? You gotta get up at 4 in the morning. You gotta get the turkey, dress the turkey, undress the turkey, whisper sweet affirmations in its ear, massage the turkey. And then on top of all that, you spend 15 minutes the entire day basting that bird. You don't get time as a host to actually enjoy the holidays. No. This chickie over here is not giving a turkey more attention than her husband gives her. You dig? So, I'm going to give you your time back as a host. You are going to actually enjoy Thanksgiving this year. How, you may ask? I'm going to teach you the ultimate Thanksgiving hack. I'm going to teach you right here, right now, how to spatchcock a turkey. What? I can hear all of y'all on TV land saying that right now. What did she just say on television? Spatchcocking. It's not a bad term. It's actually a very fancy term for something very, very simple. What you're going to do is you're going to flatten out the bird. And you're going to make this round bird relatively a flat surface so it cooks evenly. How do you do that? The technique is simple. You cut out the backbone, flatten out the breast, and pull out the legs. Did I lose you already? Don't worry. I'm going to show you in real time how to do it step by step. Stay tuned and watch very carefully. And here we go. This is our turkey defrosted. What you need is a pair of very good poultry shears and some gloves so you can get some traction on those shears and you don't slip. Standard gloves that you can wash dishes with are fine, as well as these poultry shears which you can buy online. They have to be poultry shears. Now take out all the innards. We'll make a gravy with that later, and that's a video for another day and another time. The most important part to all of this is to make sure that inside is completely clean and free of all debris. And also that this bird is completely and utterly defrosted. You need 24 hours per every 5 minutes of a bird, and I also add 2 more. Now what we're going to do is take out that spine, that backbone. You're going to turn the bird around like I just did and start cutting into it. You can start on either side, it doesn't matter. What you want to do is actually work about an inch or an inch and a half, depending on the bird's biology, on either side of that spine, because you want to break those rib cages that are across the spine. You can never cut through the spinal cord, as you know, it's very, very thick. But what you want to do is find that sweet spot, and it's going to be different with the biology of each and every bird. But you're going to cut through, and if your bird is defrosted well, it's going to be a breeze. And you need a very good pair, again, of poultry shears. Nothing else will do. Don't try to use scissors or something else from the garage. Just use poultry shears. See how that is right there? I'm taking out that spinal column right there, and it's about an inch or an inch and a half away on either which side, and it's coming out relatively simple. And we're just going to put that all in the pot, because later I will actually make from scratch gravy from that, and it'll actually be absolutely delicious. So continue on cutting through that base, and we are going to do this in real time so I can show you without any manipulation of the footage how quickly it can be if you are well prepared and have the right tools. So here we go. We're still going through the spinal column. Cutting away. You may have to turn the bird over and around, manipulate it a bit. That's perfectly fine. Every bird is different. I like to do this in the sink. A very well clean sink. To be sure to do that, and be sure to clean your sink and disinfect it very well afterwards. But I like to do it in the sink because it gives me a great deal of momentum and ability to kind of manipulate the bird and to keep all the juices and innards and all of that good and grimy things from contaminating all the other surfaces of the kitchen and of the house and of the countertop. Now, we're almost done, as you can see here. One last bit or two, and that spinal column will be completely out. Yep, there we go. A couple more cuts, and that spinal column will be out. Let's see what we got. Yep, almost there. And look at that. That didn't take very long now, did it? A couple more pulls, and we're done. That spinal column is out, and that bird is ready to be done. Dun, 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 dun. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now moving on to our pan. You can use any sort of pan or dishware you like. I like to use a very simple but very large baking sheet, and I like to use a very large one piece of tin foil. Don't cobble together varieties of tin foil. Just buy the big stuff here. This is a Reynolds wrap grill size is perfect for this. I like to wrap my pan, one big sheet right there. Nice heavy duty stuff. And that's all you need. It's just going to collect the juices. It's going to give you a nice flat surface, and I prefer this cookie sheet above all other things because they're going to keep that bird flat. Flat is the name of the game, y'all. That's what we want. Flat, flat, flat. Well, I put the turkey now on there. Here we go. See, that's where I cut out the spine. We put it breast side up. I'm going to crack that. I'm going to turn out those legs. I'm going to crack that chest cavity a little bit. There we go. Now, retrospect, I should have done that in the sink because I would have gotten more leverage. So learn from my mistake. Just do it in the sink. It's a lot easier. You just want to crack it. It doesn't take too much. You're going to fillet out those legs. Very nicely done. See, we have one bird, one size, relatively flat plane. Manipulate it a little bit there. Very good. Now, you can use any sort of oil that you like. I like to keep it simple. I'm just going to use a nice Pam or spray oil there. I'm just going to get that skin nice and oily so it gets a nice brown surface to it. I like to hit it with a little salt. Again, I like to keep it simple, but you can flavor and season your bird any which way that you so desire. That's completely up to you and your personal tastes of your family. Now I like to take your standard fluid of injection. I like to take a nice Creole butter. You can buy that at the store. And I just like to put a few dabbles in there just to flavor up the bird, the breast, and the legs a bit. That's my own personal preference. Not necessary and it's not needed. But it's relatively simple to do, and you can buy the Creole butter at the store. And it comes with its syringe. There we go. Almost done. Again, look at that. Can't get simpler than that, I'll tell you what. And there you have it. And there it is, the fruits of your labor, or rather, non-labor. 400 degrees, 5 minutes a pound, an 18-pound bird in 90 minutes flat. And what are you going to do with the extra time that I just saved you? Well, I don't know about you, but I like to put on my favorite turkey onesie for Thanksgiving, pour myself a small but classy glass of vino, and celebrate in style. From my family to yours, happy Thanksgiving. And don't forget to keep it boozy, y'all. A salute, huh?